goons, thinking that we were going to stop in Homa Bay and Kindu Bay, stopped us on the road just before we reached the ORENGO Homa Bay Road at the junction. They put huge boulders and stones across the road.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I have a question to ask, and this is my question. Why is it normally very important for politicians to have goons? Of course, I know very well that all politicians have goons. Either those ones that are being attacked or the ones that are attacking. Every politician have goons. Hakuna mwanasiasa ambaye anaweza jitokeza na sema kwamba mimi sinaga goons. All of them have goons. Whether they are good goons or bad goons, but they are goons. I'm bringing that question, or I'm posing that question to you, that why must politicians have goons? Because these are the same people that are normally being killed. They're the same people that normally kill each other. You cannot hear a politician at the politician wameuana. No. Remember, fahali wawili wakipigana ni nyasi ndo umia. So when two politicians are fighting each other, actually they don't fight. Their supporters and their goons are the ones that fight. So you ask yourself, unasikia kwamba mara Gladys Wanga walikuwa napigana na Orengo. Yet Gladys Wanga hata hajatoka nje. Orengo hata hajatoka kwa gari, lakini watu wao ndio wamepigana wakauana. Now, in this video, I want us to a little bit discuss the scenario of what happened in Homa Bay. I think in the process we will listen to the way Orengo is trying to explain how they were attacked by Gladys Wanga's goons. But before we get deeper into that, or before we talk about that everything, let me humbly request you, fellow Kenyans, that if at all you're meeting for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. And also, to the Bonita Media community and family, I have an announcement here. There is a charity work that we are doing, and I'm requesting you guys to listen to this, and then we embark on our discussion. To the Bonita Media community and family, fellow Kenyans, we have a project here. Actually, it's a very painful story that I will request all of us, if you're watching and you are willing to help, I would like us to come together to at least help this family. They really need help. They've been struggling. They've been in pain for a very long time.
Sasa yale napitia ni mtoto wangu mkubwa.
The first born,
Ako na watoto wawili. Lakini hajifanyangi chochote, ni kuanguka tu. Na saizi hata sahi vile tunasikianga wanaume pia ni wakudanganya watu. Ako na katoto saizi kachanga.
Mtoto mdogo
Kabisa, kama miezi. Na unaona huyo mtoto hakuna kitu anaweza mfanyia. Hata umwache hapa kwa nyumba, hawezi akapea mtoto chakula, jua na shake nini?
Mwili.
Utamuona na ako na maalama, unaweza sema ni pombe anakunywanga na si pombe. Ni kuumia huyu mkubwa sasa mama mtoto. Sasa unaona nisipokuwa karibu naweza pata mambo ingine. So huyu mtoto naye mdogo hakai chini, na miezi imefika ya kukaa. Akakai chini mtoto kake. Hata pia nako unaona tuka na shake nini kichwa.
Ako weak,
ako weak sana.
Now, I don't want us to talk too much about this, fellow Kenyans. I'm just requesting that let us stand with this family. We find a way of standing with supporting this family. You are 50 bob, you are 100 shillings. Your 200 shillings will really be enough, because according to me, I think the best thing to do is to find a way on how we can take this child, this lady, back to the health center. At least aende akafanywe checkup every now and then, because she's supposed to be going for this checkup thrice a month because of that condition that she is in. You see, akiwa kwa hiyo condition, it's very difficult even to take care of the child. Na umesikia mama yake anasema
ya kwamba mamake haizi akatoka nje, kwa sababu akitoka kidogo hivi akirudi, pengine huyu msichana ameanguka, kwa sababu nimekuambia kuna ugonjwa wa kuanguka, pengine ameanguka, na akianguka basi mambo inaweza karibika, hata anaweza kaua mtoto. So first things first, I think what we can do is let us just come together, we support this family, tuhakikisha kwamba huyu msichana ameenda hospitali na amepata matibabu yale ambayo amekuwa akiyapata kila mara 3 kwa mwezi. I did what I could because they didn't even have food. Nimewafanyia shopping kidogo pale kwa kile ambacho nilikuwa nacho. Nikawapa kile cash kidogo, alafu pia nikamnunulia dawa ambazo zinaweza zikamsustain for the time being. So I'm just requesting you guys that we come together, we support this the lady. At least kama tunaweza mkamsupport, hiyo health condition yake ndio imeniuma sana. And then unasikia kwamba mamake pia ana ugonjwa na ako positive, so it becomes stressful. Na pia umejua hiyo pressure pia inaweza panda. So kama tunaweza pata tu watu, mtu aseme kwamba mimi niko na 1000 hapa, acha nikutumie 1000, 2000, 5000, 10000, 500 tu, 100, 200, hata shilingi 50. Najua itafanya kazi kubwa sana kuhakikisha kwamba huyu msichana pamoja na mtoto wake wako kwa hali nzuri. You know, the hand that giveth is the hand that receiveth. That is normally my norm. That is what I normally say, that ukipeana kwa roho ulio wazi, nawe pia utabarikiwa. We are not forcing. I know sasa hizi mambo imekuwa ngumu, hali ni ngumu kwa kila mmoja, lakini tukija wote pamoja tuhakikishe kwamba tumesaidia hao watu. Pengine Maulana anaweza kasikia maombi yetu. We never know where the blessing is going to come from. Just use the number on the screen and then I know that all is going to be well.
Basically what is happening here is that that lady that is supposed to be taken back to the hospital for medication has a problem, is conversing, ana ugonjwa ya kuanguka. And it happened that she has a small kid who is 9 months and cannot sit down. Huyu mtoto ni 9 months lakini anatoshana hivi, si mkubwa, anatoshana hivi. And then now kichwa ndio imekuwa, I think because of the immune system is very weak and malnutrition. I think the child has been affected. The body system has really been affected. The system that supports growth has been affected. Aizi akakaa chini mpaka na shida ya mgongo. That is a kid. Mwingine ako 13 years lakini huyo niliambiwa kwamba anaishi na rafiki ya mama yake. So I feel like we can do one thing. We can make sure that we take this lady back to the hospital, akafanyiwe matibabu, and the matibabu ilikuwa na cost around, I think I've made some inquiries, because she's supposed to be taken back for the checkup for 3 thrice a month. That one costs around 70,000 to 80,000. So I'm just requesting you guys, let's come together. Yote ambaye anaisia kwamba anaweza kafanya jambo. We are doing a challenge of 100 bob every day. We've been doing that, na kuna wale watu ambao wamekuwa kituma zao. So naomba tu kwa unyenyekevu, iwapo kwa nafasi ama una uwezo, uko na 1,000 yako 1, 1,000 yako 2, 1,000 zako 3, hata 10 iko sawa. Even unaweza amua hata utume 50 is okay, because at the end of the day we want to change a life, we want to touch life, we want to help somebody who is in need. Yes, there are a lot of things. I know life is not that easy, but we can come together to help somebody who is in need. I did my part, and I think I'm really going to do a lot for these ladies. So I'm just requesting you guys, let me not be overwhelmed. Na waomba tu kwa unyenyekevu mje mkanisaidie. Let's embark on our discussion, and I want you to listen to the way Orengo is explaining what happened in Homa Bay.
We crossed the lake from Luanda Kutieno using the ferry to Mbeta on a tour of Suba North and Suba South constituencies in Homa Bay. We had very successful trips in Suba South and Suba North. When we got to Mbeta, unfortunately, there were some goons who were sent there to try and stop us from getting into the town. The members of the public dealt with them and we were able to go into the town, Mbita, and then Rusinga. We crossed the bridge to Rusinga. We had a very, very good meeting with the people in Rusinga. We came back to Mbita. We had a very, very good meeting with people in Mbita. Turnout was very large. I was very happy, particularly when you see women, particularly market women, turning up, leaving their wares and their boggers in the market to come and listen to what we were saying. After the meeting in Mbita, we proceeded to see Sindo in Suba South. We had a few stops on the way to Sindo. And again in Sindo, there were plans to try and disrupt our visit to Sindo. There were tires lit on the road and GOONS placed on the road to Sindo. Happily, the members of the public in Sindo dealt with them, and we were able to address a very, very large rally in Sindo. I've gone to Sindo many times before, even with our departed hero, Raila Amolo Odinga. I was amazed by the turnout today in Sindo. Earlier, one of us, civilizer here, was hit very badly on the head. Here it is still swollen. He went for first aid, but he insisted that we go to Sindo, and we're happy that our message was well received in Sindo. Of course, we are talking about the party, that the party must remain with the members and with the people, and that the Linda Ground people have sold our party to President Ruto as a tool for him to manipulate politics in lowland, in western, and in the coast, and other areas where ODM is very strong. On the way back, because we intended to come back to Kisumu, tomorrow we are attending a funeral of a very honorable Mzee in Bungoma, who was once nominated to Parliament, courtesy of Raila Amolo Odinga. So GOONS, thinking that we are going to stop in Homa Bay and Kindu Bay, stopped us on the road just before we reached the Rongo Rodikopany Homa Bay Road at the junction. They put huge boulders and stones across the road. There was an electric pole put across the road, and they had tear gas canisters which they threw to us. My suspicion is that the police were involved, because there is no way that members of the public would have access to tear gas canisters. They attacked us, and in the process, two of us were very badly injured. They were cut on their head very badly. One of them has a terrible injury and is at the Tamarind Hospital being attended to. And the other one, serious injuries, but is not life-threatening. But what we want to say is that this cannot go without us sending a very, very, very big warning to Governor WANGA. This is not how to play politics. In Siaya, everybody comes to Siaya. They do their politics. They even say things about us. We never stop anybody. In fact, sometimes we leave the county to live there, leave them comfortable and in peace. We should be able to access any county or any part of the country. Not just us as people coming from this community, but other Kenyans who want to have meetings in this part of the world. should be able to access the towns and the villages in Luo Nyanza. But today, the violence that was meted on us, if you look at our vehicles, they were stoned. Most of them don't have their windows, their windshields. All those were smashed. And quite a number of people had injuries, not as serious and as life-threatening as the other two were at Tamarind Hospital. But I want to say, this is not politics. This is hooliganism. And for a governor to be engaged in this kind of hooliganism, because we must call it what it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. And what she's trying to tell us is that we should respond in kind. We are not going to do that. We believe in democracy. And we found that the people in Homa Bay want to listen to our message. If you look at the clips, you know, they were enthusiastic and supporting the one-term agenda and the politics of bringing change to Kenya in the 2027 elections. They want the people in this area to be respected, to be at the table when these affairs of this nation are being discussed. So I didn't want to mention her name, but it was obvious. The number of people involved, the level of violence, the tools they had, including, as I've said, tear gas canisters, the pangas, the rungus, and making that road, they closed that road for quite a long time waiting for us. I think it was for about 40, 50 minutes. And the police were just watching. This is inexcusable and must be condemned in the strongest terms. But whatever she does, I am confident that the people of Nyanza, who are conscious of their rights, are going to make the right decisions. No decision is going to be imposed on them. I will address the nation again on this matter, because I don't think this is the way. Even when we were fighting against Moi, we never encountered this amount of violence. This is wrong. And killing our own children, our own sons, and hurting old women who are turning up to listen to us. I think this is completely inexcusable.
It's quite unfortunate and quite painful that politicians can still attack each other. Nilisikia kama Wanga apologize kwa Orengo on what they talked about over the media, over the internet for some, I think 1 month or 2 months. I think a month, hata mwezi haijaisha. Ile yenye walikuwa natusiana, mambo na suruali, sijui mambo na nini. And Wanga say that ana shida. Kumbe alikuwa najua kwamba wewe, mimi sina shida, lakini I'm going to hire my men. I'm going to bring my men so that my men can handle you or my men can tackle you. So that is exactly what is happening. Sorry. That is exactly what is going on. But all in all, nimeona watu wameuana, by the way. Kuna mtu ambao amegongwa nini. Na watu ni imagine tu hao ni wanasiasa tu wanafanya vijana wanapigana. Can I know what you think at the comment section for Kenyans concerning this, because this story is very much painful. Wengine wanasema kwamba Orengo analia kama mtoto mdogo na anajifanya kwamba yeye ni party leader. So party leaders should not complain when they are being mistreated. Simply because now you are a party leader, you're not supposed to say anything. Ukipigwa, nyamaza. Ukiingiwa vibaya, nyamaza. Wewe vumilia kwa sababu you are a party leader. Anyway, I would like to know what you think at the comment section concerning the same story.